right, guys, the Jeekly online. Shouts to the Jeekly offline, where I was just watching this matchup, the Jam v May, but we're online. It's our weekly Guilty Gear Stripe bracket every Friday, 8 p.m. EST, minimum $50 prize pool. We got Ukiyo out here on the Jam, fighting out against Dive. Fitting name here, playing the May. Off to a great start. Ukiyo does got you thrown here in the corner. Is going to get the burst from you as well. Good stuff here from Dive. Using that red RC, trying to bait out this burst from Ukiyo, who is not falling for it. It's going to be able to get some more damage added up here. Catches you with close slash there in the scramble, and with that enhanced Ryujin actually was enough to kill. Heads up to Ukiyo, recognizing our resources, was willing to spend that special move. I was like, oh man, we got one more gas. Dive out here showing you how good that May far slash is. I feel like it's been a recent revolution. Shouts to the big players like Totsu and Insert's been really putting the character on a map, let alone that button, bro. Far slash. Dive out here looking good with this air series sitting you down. I think that was 6H. Ukiyo bursting it back, trying to scoot up. Checked by the 2S. No full combo. Is gonna bait out this burst here after that counter hit. Ukiyo with full stocks here. Any stray hit into that enhanced Ryujin will be enough to kill. Ukiyo didn't even get there. Finished it off with the 2H there in that combo. Okay. Ukiyo coming out on top on this first game. Dive off to a good start here again. Bursting it back into this corner. Dive spinning it right back, trying to get that full screen presence. We're dash dancing around a bit, Ukiyo. Staying alive here, trying to scoop you down. The puff ball getting the trade hit so early active that we didn't even get to see it after that trade. Ukiyo stealing the corner. Good block there from Dive, but the blocks were too good. Ukiyo answers with the throw. Speaking of, with the red RC to line it up, Dive and that back throw incident is going to get this round here on the board. QS counter hit looking good. The flex shield pushing you back. Nice 6P. The counter hit. No full confirm. And in fact, we're actually going to get a whiff punish. Dive with that 5H. Was ready on the trigger. He's going to be rewarded with this game potential because of it. Red RC being spent out to that Ryujin. Ukiyo. Unfortunately, wasn't plus enough to keep that exchange going. Dive was able to get the throw after the jump in. Didn't get that burst baited, but that game still coming to a close. This May coming out on top. Okay, there we go. Should have the replays all working. You can tell I didn't have a replay for Ukiyo's first match, and I'm like, whoops. Let's see if I can fix that while we're live. So luckily, I was able to fix the replays, so we're going to be able to have them for the tournament. For a second there, I'm like, no way, not in the first match. But we figured it out. Yo, man did it. Okay, Ukiyo. Unfortunately, not getting that full string. Did get started with the jump in. Ready to jab you too. Not going to fall prey to any free pressure. Dive was trying to be preemptive there with the far slash you saw, but Ukiyo with the whiff punish and that Ryujin full follow through. 2H there. Not connecting here for Dive. Unfortunate stuff. Ukiyo getting our toes whacked here by that 3K. In the active frames of that 6P, but on the wrong side. Dive was able to take advantage to close out this round. Ukiyo will be having our burst back going into this one, but let's see what we got. Oh, the 2H whiff in there again. Dive trying to use those ones. Ukiyo catching your toes. All right, Dive getting the mix here. Unfortunately, didn't get that first vertical dolphin on the scramble. Was able to find the follow through though. Great stuff. Finishing off that round with the back throw. I got hit. Dive coming at you there. All right, making sure our bracket's looking good, guys. Everybody's having fun. Guaranteed first responders. Match 4 here. Ukiyo far slash is the start. Dive gonna burst back after that counter hit. Finds our way in. Ukiyo back to the wall, but didn't stay there for long. Was waiting for that moment to find our way out. Dive trying to stop things with that far slash, but Ukiyo's getting the first hit here. And with that approach we had to make, was able to build up the tension and had the super ready for that exchange. Dive here about to build a 50, but is it too late? That HP is getting low. We are looking good here with this play. At least trying to get this burst if we can from Ukiyo, if we can spook him out of it. Dive here with the dolphin bunkers on a single pixel. Staying alive. It's going to be the throw there after that 6P. May see this burst. Dive really trying to get it from Ukiyo's hands. Actually getting Dive's burst. This would be an amazing win for Ukiyo here after all. Navigating around that puffball. Oh, what an insane round. So Dive ended up winning the round. Ukiyo, after all, didn't give up that burst. It was Dive who ended up spending it. But they are up around here. They are in that set point. Definitely a strategy sort of round right there. A lot of up backing away, trying not to get hit, but it was for good purpose. Counter hit with that far slash. Ukiyo gets this full follow through. Catching you low again. Nice jab. That enhanced Ryujin coming into play. Not enough to kill. Dive having that neutral skip ready. Prime Ukiyo respecting it with the 100 bar here. It's actually just going to close slash you on the other side. Maybe that was 2S. I think that was close slash. Ukiyo actually just catching your feet over there. Speaking of Dive using our feet, catching you low here with these 2Ks. It's going to be that puffball, the counter hit conversion after there from Ukiyo. Was that a parry there on that first beach ball, by the way? Ukiyo with the flex. Okay, I actually ended up trading there with that dolphin. Oh my god. The RC after the 3K to keep ourselves safe. Ukiyo going for that overdrive, but Dive ready with the punish after, thanks to that RC spend. What an awesome end to that round. Dive coming out on top. Here we go, guys. It's going to be the Rocket Jumper versus Chainsaw Nan. Rocket Jumper, there's no way you are younger than 27, I'm going to say. There's no way. You can't be younger than that with a name like that. I'm a fellow Unk out here. Chainsaw Nan with the zoomer gameplay here on this Ramlethal. Gonna break the wall here and bait out that reversal. Nan here with the 50, doesn't even need it. Pink mirror, great point. I never see the pink Unika color. It's actually kind of cute. 6P counter hit. Oh my gosh. Great stuff here, Nan. Getting slammed down by that 5A, trying to jump around these projectiles. I like that crafty way to find our way in. Rocket Jumper already ready with the DP, though. You know, the Unikas are on top of that. No way we're blocking on Wake Up. Do you see what character we're playing? We have 50 tension. We go for that reversal. And Nan was on top this round. Now she's going down. Rocket Jumper with the counter hit close slash on Nan's landing. Did you see how far away that connected, by the way? Closed out the round. Okay, not getting that 5H like we wanted. Is getting these overheads here. Was that another anti-air close slash, bro? Hits from so far away. Okay, is able to find this punish here. The 5K in this Dara route. Nan going to be able to close it out. And she's playing Ramlethal. She's going to try to loop this sword situation if we can. We don't have 50, and because of that meter penalty, we won't have it. So we got to instead bait that YRC from Rocket. The BRC down. The catch it not blocking. The 5K to confirm. It's Nan getting a game here on the board. Going down to the wire here in this last round of game 1, though. Nan saying, leave my white queen alone. Yo, stop having fun and claim some Maturino codes, please. No fun allowed, damn it. Y'all out here having fun? Go claim a damn code. Duel 2. Let's rock. Michael Sword here. Counter hit and start. Scary. I know you did, Scary. Thank you, homie. You're feeling the counter hit pressure there in the corner. Spends the burst to keep you back. There's that Unika air to air that you have to love at this point. It's following up here with these dash cancel attacks. A little bit of a, what do you call it? A wish confirm from Chainsaw, rather from Rocket Jumper. The Chainsaw Nan was taken advantage of after that back throw incident. The Mortabato test. Not needed as Nan gets his counter hit after, catches your backdash. You have to be careful. Even if you do block the DP, you were so low, you had to make sure you were FDing every single interaction. At that point, Rocket Jumper catches the hesitation with the 2S counter hit at the end and a 5H counter hit to start this round. 5H to catch you still in the air, closing out that wall break, taking away half your HP. Okay, the double close slash. That's how you know she means business. Oh. Okay, you saw that Nan was willing to bait that burst, but Rocket Jumper with the right amount of hesitance. That is the third counter hit close slash I've seen in this set. That is crazy. And Nan ends up a game. Oh, okay, yeah. Rocket Jumper picking the throw tech there. Nan with just the jump over was able to bait you out. And there's that Mortabato to close out game. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm getting ahead of myself. Only closing out the round there here in game 2. Nan, she's still trying to catch up here in this game 2 after Rocket Jumper had such a strong start. 8 codes remain. Only 8 codes? Oh, wait, you're trolling. There's a lot of codes remaining. Oh, baited the DP. Great stuff. Great wipers here. Nan cashing out that damage. A little over 50 here. Rocket Jumper trying to keep you back with the flex shield, but it's a Ramlethal silly. Still able to hit you with just our slash normals despite that. Oh my god, that's the 4th counter hit close slash. And Nan is still up 2 games. Your Maturino was lying? I definitely would have appreciated if there was only 8 codes remaining. What's going on, Laquai? Laquai, I was lurking in Diaphone's chat. I saw you talking about Tokon. Saw you talking about Tokon with asterisks. I wanted to play so bad. You think you weren't able to play? Oh my gosh. That's unfortunate. Well, we're playing Strive now. And so you're joining us here in this game. Pharmacy PC was unbearable. Oh, yeah. It's pretty demanding randomly, isn't it? It's a very demanding game. We're here in game 3, guys, of this set between Jumper and Nan. Getting this knockdown. Nan with the aggression order. Going to spend the burst after. Rocket Jumper trying to slam this far slash. Still able to jab after that recovery. Rocket Jumper ready to anti-air this Ramlethal down. And then use these overheads to follow. Oh my god, the wish confirm again, but this time Nan too low in HP. She's going down. Okay, he's able to catch her in the head there with the far slash. And then your toes after. These lows gonna be answered back by the burst, but man, Unika in the air. She's a heat-seeking missile with that JS, bro. And it gets the counter right here with the JD and the H-sword pickup after. Unfortunately, didn't get that close slash link, but she gets a lot of damage in the scramble after because of that counter hit. Nan getting back thrown here. She was trying to shimmy out Rocket Jumper, so maybe she was going for that. The counter hit JD again. The wiper confirm. Why does it feel like Nan is on the back foot? She's losing this set. She's up 2-0. Like, it feels like she's getting beat up right now. But she's up 2-0. Okay, Rocket Jumper connecting with that Sever. In the 6H, Nan feels comfortable with the burst. Catches your landing after that air action, though. Red RC that mix you up with the crossover JH. That was mixed, bro. That hit me. Good stuff there. Rocket Jumper getting a game on the board. All right. And if I'm looking at this bracket right, guys, we should have our next game ready to go right after this, too. Blocking Unika after playing Tokon is something. Blocking in Tokon is holding down back. Period. There ain't no overheads. Okay. Catching you low here, and Nan getting a lot of damage after that Mortabano. Okay, it's getting... I mean, I don't know. Nan definitely not upset about getting these resets here in the corner. Things are getting scrambly, but she's getting the hits. We're on set point again, up around. The Rocket Jumper getting a chance to play here. Oh, slamming that far slash a little too far out. Nan not having the sword at her disposal. So those normals were a little weak, and Rocket Jumper was able to capitalize. And that's one of those moments that's maybe a little hard to recognize at first, where Ramlethal spending those resources actually does matter. That is the 5th or something counter hit close slash in this set. And Rocket Jumper evening up the rounds again. Okay. With that up back, it lets you get away from some of those low attacks potentially. Speaking of, Rocket Jumper then following up immediately with that overhead. You get too comfortable blocking, and the throw follows up. One more hit to do it. The JD trying to fish, but it's going to be the Gun Dipper Rocket Jumper bringing us to game 5. And shouts to Ky pointing out in the chat. I didn't realize this, but they're both typing to each other. Everybody typing on Unika. This character, she escaped some hate, bro. I'm gonna tell you what. Jack was on this character for like 2 more weeks. People would have been saying shit. That was an awesome pickup at the start of the round there from Rocket Jumper. But Nan coming right back. Both players want to finish to go back to Tokon. Yeah, I want this bracket to be over so I can go back to playing Tokon. You think I'm not immune to this? I gotta host this damn thing. If y'all lose, you can go play. The Mortabato test, you failed it there. Nan going to set point. I'm over there. I'm learning Iron Man re-jumps. And then I gotta host this damn bracket. I'm trying to get y'all to check in. Hyrax? Wait, you talking about Hyrax now? Leave my boy alone. Gotta go by Magneto. Yeah, this game may make me a zoner player. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Iron Man kinda nasty. Oh my god, was that a cross up, that JH? Very last round. Oh, trying to burst away there, but Nan still getting the wall splat and finishing off that round. Trying to at least here. Not getting that connection there with that 2S, but does get that 2K pickup. Wipers for the splat. Build up to 50 for the Mortabato. One more guess. High, low. Trying to just kill you with the special moves. And it's going to be that last click from the Ondo. Getting a perfect, but what an awesome set there. Big shout outs to both Rocket Jumper and Nan. Here we go, guys. This is a backpack brawl grand finals. You'd think with Kriby and Sir Kappa here on the screen. Both these players always cooking in these online brackets. Kriby out here representing the DMV. Kappa out there TOing for Yokai. Big shout outs to all the work he's doing in the scene, but also he's out here B to A in these brackets. Not just trying to grow the scene, but also trying to take it out back. Trying to grow this Nago. Kriby out here definitely looking grown up on this Leo. Very strong swap that Kriby made in this recent season to the King. And honestly, it's just a true natural. You can put Kriby on any character and he'd come out on top. I mean, look at this 5P anti-air trying to bait the burst as well. Kappa, a wise one though, commentated one too many of burst baits, excuse me. So he knows to hold on to it is all I'm trying to say. Was able to activate that Yuki Moyoi using that faster C to cross you up. Good blocks here from Kappa. Unfortunately, didn't get that 2H link there from Kriby, so Kappa getting a chance to fight out. Try to go for that 2S, but Kappa answering back after that PRC with a 2S of our own. Nice spacing there from Kriby. My god, that was the third shimmy or so. And that one game alone. Gotta give it to Kappa, not throwing out the button, but Kriby definitely catching on you, throwing out the throw on some of these shimmy attempts here. Also some good whiff punishing there on that 2S. It's a lot of this matchup from my understanding. You know, this Leo just wants to try to do their best to find their way in with dash far slash, dash 236S, those kinds of buttons to see if you can't find that whiff punish there. And as good as that boom is, it still loses the clone. Kappa showing you right there. Keeping you back with that high blood 5H. Kriby. Couldn't go for that DP. Kappa keeping the pressure up with the 2S to keep the floor clean. We're sweeping the dust off, but is also able to bait out that DP as well. Getting all that blood back. Shizu 1 trying to bait you with the overhead, actually catching with the low. Kriby gets a chance to DP out. Wow, the Yuki Moyoi actually catching your feet there. I like that 236S. Good job of calling out that Nago backdash. Trying to bait out this burst. That's a tricky route there, but is able to bait out the blood pop. Kappa spending the gold burst to try to secure the round. Will have the tension here and is able to Beyblade through the blood pop there. I think even Kriby felt safe to just throw out the boom, knew the blood pop was coming. Of course, Kappa would have been low blood, but I didn't think you'd still be able to clone there, even though the boom was like halfway across the screen, is all I was trying to say. Okay, unfortunate routing. Wasn't able to get that 236S after, but is able to get some counter hits here. You see Kriby not afraid to go for that Stancil 2K out of that back turn. Can quickly get back into the back turn, so doesn't feel bad about losing it. The shimmies though. Kappa making you hurt for that one right there. Nice job getting this bite. Trying to get you to do something. Gonna be the blood pop here. Nice job, Kriby finishing it off there with the super. A little bit of a cinematic to take us home. Just a cinematic taking us home here. Oh, sorry, wrong report. Gonna be 2-0 for Kriby. We're seeing how close these rounds are going. It's actually a good point, Laquai, actually. I have to go back and look at the replay, but yeah. Could have been an early super right there. Trying to block out that overdrive. That's some heads-up play. Speaking of burst, going to spin it right there on that counter at 6H. Unfortunately, didn't get that 236S after. I like the idea. Kappa with some good ones right here as well. Able to bait out that DP, almost kill you after. Even the chip will do it at this point. It's going to be the 2S catching your toes. Even if you're blocking, so gotta be careful about that chip. There's that shimmy. Kappa ready to burst you back. Catching your toes there with that 2K. That was a cheeky little one. And then you got to get at least one of those free cross throughs. You can't be earning every single cross through. You got to show them that you're the king. Sometimes you take. Give me the 5 DRC though. Not gonna be enough to kill here. That Yuki Moyoi. Kappa said he'll pay it back later. Another shimmy as Kriby goes on the set point. Could have been anything, man. Had to make it the shimmy close slash. Baiting out that DP. Kappa dealing a lot of damage here with that 50 tension. Baiting out that deflect shield. Kriby couldn't get our option fast enough with that 2K. Does get this free cross through the flex shield to keep you back. Nice job using that monkey flip though. And use the HDP mix to try to open up this Nago here with a well-timed 2P press and a red RC after. Kappa trying to finish it off with this Beyblade, the Yuki, to try to buy some time back, trying to get our way in, but you got to be careful about the chip as well. Shizu 2, no, it's the Beyblade chip to close it out there. Sir Kappa stopping the bleeding, looking good. I mean, has been, but able to have a point to show for it. Great stuff. Sir is Kappa. There you go. Some Kappa fans. I mean, Nago, Leo, bro. I mean, they gotta be the villains. These can't be the most liked characters of all time. I'll tell you what. This ain't a Bridget Soul match. Let me tell you that. Dude, that 2S... Did that just counter at a 5H? Kapa trying to close out that route. Is able to block that cross through there. Able to RPS back. Running the burst after. Kriby trying to go for that throw. At least we were able to get that burst from Sir Kappa, but you got to be weary at this point about the momentum that he's building after winning that last round, that last game. Okay, Kriby getting some of these free cross throughs. Stay on plus here. Out of the back turn though, so got to find our way back into it. Able to find that cheat through Kriby. With the stancel, trying to shimmy you out, and does find the damage with this super spend. Should be enough to take out Kappa. We're on set point here. The Nago started off strong. Trying to get in there. There's the dash block. And this time, because of the dash block, we were able to get that 5P. That back turn S actually trading is crazy. Oh, trying to press though the 6H. Trying to cheat in with that projectile. Does get the counter here and has the confirm as well with the close slash, but that's what I expect after that deflect shield. Able to whip punish the back turn S. Kappa gonna be able to bring us to game 5. I may have to do a game off stream, guys. I don't know. See. I think we'll be fine. What do you think? Think we're fine? Oh my god. Yeah, it's 2 game 5s back to back. It will be, right? So our 5th game here in this set. Kappa trying to clone through there, but actually getting DP down. The shimmy after your burst back here, but you're the one that's high blood, so Kriby gets a chance to fighting here for free without the worry of those special moves. Able to get into our back turn and then build up that tension to cash out this damage here. Despite the meter penalty, is still in an amazing spot. Will have 50 just because anyways, but shimming a little too much. Kappa catching on here in some of these latter rounds and fighting back. You got to be careful about the flex shielding back turn to Leo, who just stole the corner from you, because he's going to stay plus in your face. Kriby doing so right there, putting himself on the set point, trying to go for a throw here. Kappa actually the one doing the shimmying. Okay, trying to IB out this Nago. Oh, catches you with the low. That Ukiyo right there was actually tricky. I didn't realize if Kappa was trying to go back, but no, we were trying to go forward and catch you with the low there. That kind of caught me off guard. I wonder if that happened to Kriby as well. Just didn't expect that kind of offense, and with that, Kappa brought us to the last round. It's going to come down to this between these two players. Canceling immediately into that overdrive. Doesn't want to worry about the scaling. Wants to just get that cash out as soon as we can. Kappa will potentially get one more burst activation here, no matter what Kriby does. I mean, what can you do when you're getting jailed down by that 5H, man? We did Ukiyo forward, but the punish there because we're dash blocking those slash normals. Oh, trying to bait out that DP. Kriby now falling for it. A little close there. Was ready with the 2-3-6. Good block on the 5D, and it's going to be one last shimmy there from Kriby to close out that set. But damn, that was a close one. GG's to both of them. Here we go, guys. We have Peluna coming back, fighting out against Insert here at the Jeekly. Real quick, Peluna, just in case you watch these back, I gotta say, my YouTube commenters, they love seeing Peluna on Dizzy. So can I get like a W in the comments for Peluna? She definitely pioneers this character here in NA on the Dizzy. And everyone gets very happy seeing just what the limit of this character can be. Now insert, no slouch out here. Probably the best May in North America. So this is going to be a strong opponent to clash some very stern competitors here. Luna got you restood with that ice spike. The wings have been cranking for a moment, and after this throw, it's going to be enough for Peluna to close it out using the wings and all. Looking good here with this slash series after, and using the ice bounce as well. The absolute maximum optimization there. Well, I guess I won't claim to know that much, but at least watching back on the replay here from a layman. What else could you have possibly squaz in as the Dizzy here, using even the ice floor, going into that big damage here at the end. Luna executing out these full routes that, I mean, I don't know, man. These look like some extreme level combos. Peluna just trying to do the mid-screen corner carry B&B. How it feels watching this Dizzy sometimes, man. I mean, his APM is high. They get the wings established. They get the cross up here with the fish, or the same side, I should say. Peluna keeping back here with this overdrive. Wings established, but even the trade hit will be enough to get rid of it. One more piece of damage to do. It's going to be that 2K. It's going to be Peluna closing out the round. Trying to block you out here. That fast RC making things weird. Peluna actually with the anti-air Michael sword. That counter hit being answered by the burst. Insert, trying to keep you back. Text the throw. Luna with that 2S there. Crazy stuff. Luna doing that air dash on the other side. Insert actually answering with the throw. Peluna going to be able to get the wings established here. The 5D is going to be the mix. And look how much time we're buying for these wings to potentially proc here at the very end. But the overdrive actually canceling them? Unfortunate stuff. I don't know if Peluna could have delayed that super any longer. Able to still get the throw to close out this game too. But look at the mini games you have to play just to make it work, man. Like, everybody wants to be that cracked ass set play zoner player, but look at what you actually have to do to make it work sometimes. I mean, the replay is just her getting a dash and throw, but you know what I meant. See what we got here in this game 3. Bursting after that counter hit. Getting his throw punish though. Gonna have the wings on the other side. Okay, keeping you back. You see Insert trying to go for that far slash, but it's not as fast as Peluna's 5K. Insert still finding the pressure we want. Luna honestly in a great spot with the tension that we have. Can at least get this burst, if not take the round. I mean, that was before the combo. That was before the combo, guys. I was still finishing my thought. But that's how quick May can take those rounds from you. So quickly they take the rounds from you. Try to go for that ice spike, even the close one. Not close enough for insert. Dapping you with that JP. Really trying to stagger out our normals. Oh, you don't. Peluna. I think that maybe she recognized it, but accidentally got backdash. Speaking of, we got it again. And this time, insert was slamming down the anchor, was ready to take advantage. What's going on, Mika-chan? How you feeling, homie? I wonder if that first burst bait was supposed to be, you know, a burst bait, but I think just an accidental backdash potentially. And I do like the confidence there to go for another backdash, but of course, insert is timing that move, is charging that one, so can't predict it. Gotta do your best. And to be fair, Peluna was pretty close. Keeping down with the JD, catching your backdash with that Michael sword, the damage adding up quick to start. Oh, wow, the 5K going back. Oh, but the shimmy after there. Peluna getting that restand full screen. Almost was enough to tumble you to the wall. Not gonna be enough to kill here. Trying to keep you back with the JDs. One straight projectile will be enough to do it. Even a low here. A 2D could do it. Peluna gonna finish it off with the back throw. Gotta be careful sliding on that floor into the clutches of this Dizzy, man. Gonna back throw you there and close it out. Here in this top 12, Peluna getting the punish. Good blocks are from insert, by the way. That I think that was the same side fish into a cross up close slash. Trying to get as much damage as we can. And the 5K to close it. Insert clawing it back on the May, but Peluna coming out on top. Let's rock here, guys. Gonna be Magician Girl versus Jack. Playing the Robo-Ky. How many weeks until we're not surprised? How many weeks until we're like, yep, this is what Jack does, and this is the meta of the game now as it stands? Because until then, I like it. The excitement's cool. Yeah, one of the kings of the game here. With a lot of success and many characters at this point. And making the newest one look pretty fun to play. Look pretty strong as well. Magician Girl, also a pioneer of her character. This Asuka went through some big changes as of late, and players like Magician Girl are still putting this character on the map. Showing you what he can do. Oh, great jab. Red RC there from Jack. Magician Girl was clawing it back a bit despite even being low on that mana, not having any left, but Jack still coming out on top. Oh my god. Backdashing that meatball, but follow-up cubes there from Magician Girl. Oh my god. We're getting wall bounced a bit, man. We're playing Under Night, bro. Have you seen the combos in that game? Trying to jab through these cubes. I like that Jack kept calm and then was able to 2K that one approaching projectile. Getting this JH here. Magician Girl gonna burst you back. She's gonna need to. Can't lose any more of these resources. Has enough for one more spell. Was making it count, and Jack going to capitalize on that mana. Knew that we only had one more hit to close it out. Went in and sealed the deal. Great stuff. Magician Girl was making it count, man. Her resources were low, but damn. Jack dedicating for that burst there. You know what? Maybe Magician Girl just didn't expect it. She did have the overdrive. I mean, we were winning that round. Jack with just an excellent burst. An excellent burst. No in-bone reversals in this match. That's what the Asuka players want you to think. That projectile is 7 frames. Ask yourself what in-bone truly means. Okay. I like this mini game. For the most part, you're going to see people hold on to that electricity and not cash out unless it's going to be enough to kill. It's nice seeing Jack go for these carpet routes here to make sure we're always plus on that resource. And that tiny optimization gets you, I mean, probably gets you almost like 10 electricity. Acting like shotgun elbow isn't a reversal. Yeah, some characters got some good 6Ps and they don't want you to know it. That was the 5P right there. The Jack closing it out here on this Robo-Ky. Magician Girl gets the start. Catching your toes. Trying to get in with our scooter here. Full mana from Magician Girl. 5D is the mix. Gets our cards realigned a bit. We do only have one more spell here, so we want to make sure it counts. It's going to be the knockdown. But Jack, despite having the low electricity against this Asuka with only the PRC to show for ourselves, doesn't feel that much pressure. Well, but tries to go into that 5D RC pressure. Magician Girl reacting with the 2P. That was a very good answer, considering that we just got the tension that we need here. Going to be spent on that PRC, but Jack with the PRC to secure a JH after as well. Try to go with that deflect shield, but Jack committing to the command grab. Full on that electricity. It's going to be that high level pony getting the mix up after the double JH. Magician Girl getting opened up, and Jack mouthing you through up 2-0 here on this Robo-Ky. Definitely doing some crazy stuff out here on this character, man. He's a joke character, but Jack makes him look good, bro. I mean, that was his intention. He wasn't intended to be bad, but Jack makes him like okay, what the hell? Especially the JHs, man. Those are ambiguous. Catching your feet there on the pony pedals. Magician Girl capitalizing fully. Look at that damage. I being here on this Asuka pressure. Nice. The delay throw. Delay tech turns into a throw, I should say. The command grab. Let's go for this mix after the red RC through the cubes. That's some heads up play there from Jack. Excellent play using that Roman cancel. Catching even Magician Girl off guard. It's going to be the JH with punishing that 6P as we move on the set point. Ibiza keep you back. Nice counter blitz here. Want to secure this positive bonus without letting Jack decide for that overdrive earlier. And honestly, it pays off here. Magician Girl pulling out the counter blitz and low-key paid off. I like seeing it used and used very well. Magician Girl got you thrown after. Even with those low level rockets, you got to be careful around Jack, man. He was closing out some rounds with those damn level 1 rockets. Ah, nice job. I think that was the 6K. Getting these counter hits here. Good 5K confirm after that air counter hit. Jack staying electricity positive out here. Needs a little bit more damage before we break that mana shield, but Magician Girl punishing that 2D with the throw. Means Jack's gonna have to block it out here the old-fashioned way. The leveled up rocket still losing to that jump forward. Magician Girl getting that counter hit and keeping Jack here in the corner. It's gonna be the first game she secures here on the Asuka, fighting back this robot. We got wizards fighting robots. Magician Girl come down on top here in this game 3. All right, y'all, this is our last match of the pools phase before we go to top 8. If you guys didn't mind, while we're loading in, exclamation point match arena while we're watching this last game, claim those codes. I like Jack fighting through those cubes. Magician Girl out of mana, but this is the first damage she was dealing with, that close slash pressure there in the corner. Finally gets our mana back here, spends the burst to keep Jack back so we can get started. Fighting through. Jack trying to use those plus frames to find our way in. Magician Girl with a good jab to keep you back. This throw tech slowing things down. Just out of range for that 2D to not connect. And Jack is walking it down the corner, but getting sat down by that meatball. Magician Girl had another, but Jack was blocking it this time around. Watching the cards, but this time you got no mana to worry about. So is going to find a chance to jab. So full in that electricity. 2H meaty, meaning we're staying in Magician Girl's face. PRC to try to open you up. It's going to be the shimmy counter hit here from Jack to get this damage cranking. One command grab later, and Jack is back on set point. Getting opened up by those rockets. Magician Girl. Taking this Kai to the corner, but the far slash counter hit being answered by the burst. The counter hit there with the 5H. That's the button that I hate seeing, man. Robo-Ky be messing me up with that 5H, it feels like. Oh my gosh, that 5D range is so crazy. Able to get a full channel in before we have to get the wall splat. Some optimization there from Magician Girl. Some comfortability on the Asuka. And the lows open up this robot here. Jack still on set point. Doesn't get the anti-air we want. Magician Girl gets the punish. Tries to bait the burst. She's a burst baiter. Okay, fuzzy jump getting away from that 5D. Oh my god. Okay, I like the much delayed pony there to try to stall as much as we could. Magician Girl still able to secure that throw after. Good blocks here on those 5Ds. Jack, even with the level 1 rockets, man, he makes them work. The command grab, layering this offense. 50 to keep it going, but the lucky launcher actually gets the connection. Gonna break the wall, but with no super. Wants to secure this positive bonus. Keep that tension going. The burst pushes us back. Good jabs there on those projectiles from Magician Girl, who has no mana. The BRC JH, and that's why he's one of the best in the damn game to do it, bro. Doesn't matter what character he's on. Holy shit. Jack moves on the top 8. That just happens to be his in-game name. Jack keeps it simple for us, just in case we forget. I didn't know how long I had to go before I'd gotten a reaction. Like, is this landing? Okay, so always feeling good. Flash kicking Robo-Ky after they spend electricity on anything. Oh my god, but how do you get around that 5H, bro? If Jack just wants to, like, start having fun, man, to start slamming that 5H, it feels like. I only wish there was someone hosting weekly Tokon online brackets. Me weither. Kriby trying to catch you here with these booms. Oh my god. That's actually going to connect after that 5H. No! Oh wait, okay, it did. Okay, that looked weird there for a second. I gotta say, Robo-Ky, and this isn't me like bitching or complaining or something, feels like they just made everything work, you know? And if anything, I guess I'm complimenting it. He always gets the second hit of Scooter, it feels like. You're always able to get that overdrive connection the same way Testament Succubi just always seem to connect. You know, it's you know, it's nice. It's nice. Okay. Building up the electricity after that. Red RC. Kriby spends the burst. I like the frame kill 5k that was mixed in there. Nice hit confirm after that guard crush. Didn't get the back turn K like we probably wanted, but was still able to get the next interaction. We almost got you down now, but out of range of that 2k. Jack capitalizes there for a moment with the far slash, but Kriby still winning the round. Yeah, it's a very safe place to DP, it feels like, against that Robo-Ky 2D. Kind of answers quite a bit. Gets to the other side with that cross through. Ah, nice job. Even with the air stall, which makes it really tricky, was still able to find that back turn D there. Jack low on the tension, but built up a lot of electricity after a couple of mats. And now we're already about to be on 50. Good blocks there from Kriby. Doesn't have to worry about that tension spend yet. In fact, we're spending our own. The IBs here, even with the pony, even with the back turn, making things weird. Giving a lot of respect to that stance. You have to. That back turn S, man, that button is huge. Y'all don't need me to tell you. Still able to fish in that far slash, though. Jack finally gets a taste of tension. Kriby spending the burst after that counter hit. Trying to cheat our way in with that 236S. Gets in with 236H. The flex shield, though, from Jack is going to slow things down enough to close out the first game, by the way. That was a long game one. But Jack comes out on top. Wow, what a long game one. And we got some weird characters in the top 8 tonight. You got this half of the bracket. It has the Leo Robo-Ky. On the other side, you got a typical top tier and another lower tier character. But all very strong players. Everyone taking a break because that Tokon beta. But some of y'all out here still playing gear, man. Kriby baiting that burst, looking good in this round. And always ready to go for those HDP routes. Had the 50 tension just in case they got blocked. But in this case, it was a whole combo. Catching here with the boot. Trying to mash out. Doesn't get the chance here. Fully FDing you back there with the JS. Definitely a weird jump normal, man. What is it? Is it 5 hits, 6 hits, guys? Kriby answers the launcher with a burst. Building up some tension here with those booms, but Jack finds the first red RC. been sitting on the map the whole time, is on 100 electricity thanks to all that optimization, man. We're finding kilowatts for free out here. But with the gap, Kriby finds the flash kick out. The counter hit after Jack has to spend the burst. Can't lose any more here, but with the RC drift forward, sees the flash kick and seals the round. Oh my gosh. Because of that map, because of that second hit of Scooter, was already up to almost 100 tension, but 100 electricity, excuse me. Jack uses it like it's tension. Definitely makes it look broken. Always keeping this Robo-Ky heated up. So we're always at our max potential. And that's where Leo's definitely at the peak of human limit in his back turn. Getting a decent amount of damage here and a hard knockdown as well. An IBFD there on that cross through. Kriby doesn't get through. Jack finishes off with this overdrive. That's going to be enough to close out game 2. Jack trying to go the distance here on this robotic Kyle. Trying to go to distance. Trying to get things started with that dash 5P, a burst DP bait rather to already start. Wow, able to still secure that positive bonus despite the burst bait, saving our jump cancel. That was some crazy play there from Jack. That's one of my first time seeing that, to be honest with you. I'm actually kind of stun locked. That JH getting in here. Kriby with a full stick of butter though. Jack not that far ahead. Gets down with that BRC drift. And with one more reset, it'll be enough to do it. After that 2H meaty, Kriby showing a lot of respect. Jack finally finds the connection with the 6K, I think, at the end to close it out. But a counter at the start here from Kriby. It's very hard to link that 2K, sometimes not even possible. So, getting back thrown here. Trying to press on that Leo back turn. Sometimes you got to do something. I don't blame you for picking that. Blocking out that 5H, but it's a strong button here from Jack when you use it preemptively like that. Trying to anti-air here. Kriby doesn't get the chance. The JH gets that counter hit. Jack keeping that electricity high. Kriby still in an amazing spot, and with that back throw, trying to get to that layer 3, able to react in the air and use that new move to keep that back turn pressure up. HDP Red RC. Kriby is going to be able to actually finish off the round here. Didn't even need the super. Just showing off a bit. Still a set point for Jack on the Robo-Ky. And that's one of the things about Jack on this Robo-Ky is that, you know, he's still figuring out all the ins and outs. Players get these moments of momentum, but then Jack reminds you, wait, hold on. Don't forget who I am. Trying to put down these mats. The back turn D actually not connecting with all the rockets. You saw it was only some of them, so something to consider if you're playing Leo in this matchup. The 5D RC though, Jack's gonna be closing out this wall break. Kriby, one last shot here, getting things started with the dash blocks. The BRC drift forward. Let's just get the 6P confirmed. Oh wow, and the delay air dash. That was a heads up air to air there from Kriby. With those manual delays, was able to ensure that we got that wall break at the very end. Jack still closing out the round there with that 5D. Kriby showing up and showing out there in that last round, but Jack coming out on top. Here we go, guys. Our next match is going to be RedIAmNot on the Goldlewis fighting off against Peluna. And I wish I had the name of the local on hand. I apologize, I don't, but I feel like I've seen these two on the same top 8 graphics from the same local. So if I'm not mistaken, it's, you know, this is just another local night. But it's the start of winter's top 8. Juicy Game Night. There you go. Shouts to Juicy Game Night. Yeah, they got the purple like backgrounds and the gold name, right? Juicy Game Night. Well, it's the first round of top 8 here at the Jeekly. 102.9 WKIK. You'll have to sit through that. Anyways, we're playing Guilty Gear. Peluna trying to get this 6H, but you're getting bursted back, man. Unfortunately, you didn't get that Michael sword connection, but you did have the wings still cranking despite the whiff, huh? So the overdrive through, the wings do eventually proc here, and it's going to be enough to kill because of that. Imagine running into this at your local. I've now claimed 2 codes via very normal means. You can say that to me, and I won't acknowledge that I read that. And honestly, we got enough people in here. We can claim them by completely normal means. Oh my god, great backdash on that BT. Luna does the same against some of those May 5Hs. But catching you low. Ice 4 after you're able to get the drone. That was a tricky one. I think that was cross up. But Peluna caught by that last BT. It's going to be Red closing out this first game. Quick, delete that message. Which one, guys? Quick, someone quick. Okay, so I'm looking at the Jeekly top 8, and we already got 4 previous winners across the top 8 already, and we're still deciding one of our last matches. So RedIAmNot and Peluna, both previous Jeekly champions. They got the gold names. Wait, oh my god, Peluna doesn't have a gold name? I said that, and I was like, I did notice. I was a little hesitant. Wow, I thought Peluna was a previous champion. I just know that I put her on enough thumbnails at this point. Nice tech to close it out here. Finding our way in with that 5K with the JD. Red doesn't have to get too antsy, doesn't have to do anything too crazy. He's just looking for a simple button press, 1 to do it. Just a stray hit of 2K or 2P will be enough. So even with the wings in your face, you don't feel the pressure. Red surely doesn't. Looks for that good time to get just a simple jump JD to close out the round. So Goldlewis bread and butter. But it was after some very stern patience in the face of Dizzy here. When she's running you down here with the fish, when she's got the wings in her back. You're going to want to press. You're going to want to try to keep her from getting things started. Dude, the drone eating through the spike like it's nothing like that. Peluna knowing it's coming, though, so didn't go for the floor right away. Did find a chance to cheat our wings in. I like that. Reacting to this JD to block it. Red getting away with this pressure. Is able to call out that drone and sat right down back into it. Peluna able to block you out, but they're too good. And Red answers the blocks with a throw. Speaking of, this one after a fast RC, not going to be enough to kill. Red didn't have the overdrive there. I'm not a Goldlewis nerd. I don't know what the highest level damage you could have done was, but Red not finishing with the BT. I'm sure that was all they could have done. It's going to be a simple 2P to finish it off here as they're up 2-0 here in this set. All right, guys. Game 3 out here, duel 1. Wow, the fish. You tried to jump back and away. Still blocking at same side, but actually you get scooped back down into Peluna's grasp. The wings have been cranking. The throw animation been helping, but that last BT ending the pressure and flipping the damage here. Red at this point just about caught up. Peluna getting countered here, spends the burst to try to stay stabilized, getting traded on by that BT. She hits the ice floor first. I have to look back on the replay on that one. Red catching you low with that BT, closes out the round. Peluna not able to get that zoning set up. Red, I mean, honestly, this Goldlewis, man, you gotta feel somewhat bad for this character having to deal with all those projectiles. When you got the ice floor in your face, you don't have the security, you don't have the freedom to spend it. What are you supposed to be doing, you know? But Red still able to find those hits. And you see Peluna's ready for some of these. The backdashes there on those BTs. The security cancel. To catch your head. That counter hit JD will be enough to do it. RedIAmNot sealing this one 3-0. Moving on to winners finals. Here we go, guys. Insert versus Akeno. I was saying before the match started, Akeno I was supposed to have on stream earlier, but unfortunately I had to cut his match. Still able to make it up here to the top 8 stream though, so great stuff. Big fan of this Ram. Insert. I was saying earlier, I was giving her the flowers. The best man in North America. With that counter hit far slash, actually answering the dolphin and getting all that damage added up after. The counter hit far slash, the dolphin after from insert. Akeno getting dolphin bunkered here. Blocking that JH on the other side, but the counter hit frame trap after insert's going to take you down to the corner. Still has 50 tension. Saved up for the next bit of mix. The BRC is going to help here. The rounds going even on both sides. Wait, hold on a second. Insert an Akeno in here, but I'm still hearing Birthday Train. What is that about? Multiple people play Birthday Train? Reversal out here. 6B counter hit after. Insert not afraid to send out these reversals. They're paying off. Didn't get a conversion after that dolphin hit. But the S dolphin is going to be able to close it out with the chip damage there from insert. Oh, I didn't realize I was the Lone Ranger on this one. Akeno is typing the Discord. Okay, we're good. Whew. He stopped typing. Whew. Oh, okay. The counter hit's getting answered by that S sword. The counter hit's coming out. I like how we were able to get the close slash link because of the counter hit there. Maybe some extra optimization here from Akeno. Nice 6P there from the H sword, but didn't get out of that corner, so still had to face the pop. Okay, able to block out that S sword BRC mix and is rewarded with this back throw. The damage done to some of that HP, but insert getting bursted back here. Clapping back in terms of coming back this round. Actually, will just be able to kill. Oh my god, May damage catches me off guard sometimes, bro. Probably was typing, damn, this song is hype. I should have read that sooner. That's actually fucking bars. That's very funny. I ironically had Birthday Train on playlist. Damn, so I'm alone on it. My bad. Well, I'm actually not really opinionated one way or another. I'm just saying it for the meme. The low here, Akeno ready with the Mortabato. Insert having the resources to fight back with. Trying to reversal through. Oh, Akeno tried to 5k too early. Insert with that reversal. The gold burst to slow you down here. You got to hold that S sword mix. The BRC, this time the cat scratch overhead connects. Akeno closes out the round. What a close one, and also a good showing of that BRC mix connection. Insert blocked it out last time, but Akeno getting the conversion, ready with the follow-up after. That was cool stuff. Catching your backdash here. Okay, the gold burst, you're still safe, but down that resource. Akeno with the 5k conversion. Whoa, things got weird with that JS whiffing right there. Insert was able to get the throw, despite that weird animation thing we just saw. Blocking the cross-up S sword, but the red RC after from Insert, the fully charged 6H. That's going to be enough for this main to go up 2-0, but the rounds are close, bro. So I have to look at the bracket to confirm, but I think totsubunger, yeah, she's on the other side of the bracket. The other May. So, what did Nan say? Nan said, on God, we beaten Totsu on Insert on everyone's souls. Akeno, you take the left, I take the right. We're taking out Insert and Totsu. Akeno, you get the left, I get the right. That is so funny. We'll see, man. Insert definitely in a good spot right now. Akeno doing a little shit talk in the Discord. I'm gonna keep it a buck. We'll see if it was enough to spook Insert here. We will push the May agenda. I'm not opinionated really one way or the other. Bridget May always felt 5-5 for me. Leo May. Yeah, it feels 5-5 for me. Oh, okay. Rotech here. Was that a cross up overhead there with that flip kick? Insert blocking it out, but still going down here. Akeno trying to stabilize here on this Ramlethal, trying to claw it back. Insert on the set point. We love seeing May win brackets, capitalizing the we. Who's we? Good stuff here from Insert. Yamada-san Ganbate. Akeno like, bro, I'm just trying to play Guilty Gear. Nice job with the whiff punish, though. Oh, nice job here after that 5D. Trying to keep you down despite those jump backs here. Insert finding a chance to go for that mix. Baits out the throw, and Insert comes out on top. Great stuff to close out that set. Shouts to Akeno for making to this top 8, but Insert moving on that loser side. Well, we got some other top tiers in here. Is this what late game strive is going to be, guys? Am I just going to be watching Leo, Goldlewis, and Ramlethal for the rest of my life? This is what I have to look forward to. Just hope that Jack wants to play Robo-Ky. Where am I test at? I'm sorry, Jang. Your test long gone, let me tell you. Where's Fubuki at? Bring Fubuki back. Good HDP confirmed there. IBFD there on the 2D. Totsu not in range of that H sword pop. I mean, in some ways, she seems super comfortable with some of these counter hit confirms she's been able to get away with. That was a strange parry animation because of the Mortabato there. That parry animation was actually weird. It didn't seem like it changed much about the timing, if at all. But, I mean, y'all aren't... We're not tripping, right? Fubuki's been playing the past month once or twice. Yo, go to a Fubuki stream in the daytime. I'll tell you what, she ain't up to playing Guilty Gear. I'll tell you what. You gotta click through a Fubuki bod in the daytime. And some counter hits here. Throwing down here into the corner. Nice red RC after, but the burst back here. $5D is going to be the mix on that sword pop. It's honestly not that much damage that you get afterwards with those resources being spent, but you do put your opponent into that special zone right there in the corner where Nan can catch you by the neck. Totsu trying to mix you up with that HDP. There was a time where I used to watch totsubunger full screen. Kara Revolver, red RC, double overhead, people. And to see her on the HDP, it's like, and if you close your eyes. What is going on with this lobby, bro? Okay, here we go. Okay. All right, things getting a little weird there for a second. Nan able to close things out. Jeek, where have I heard your voice? I sound familiar, but you can't place. Well, do you know the voice actor for Peter Griffin? That's me. It's actually me. Good 2S, 2H there from Totsu to close out that close round. So you probably grew up with me. Double wiper right there. Nan making sure those windshields are clean. Totsu finding a chance to DP out that 236S red RC. I don't care what you think neutral is, homie. I got 50 tension. I'm gonna do a combo. Yeah, Totsu wisely holding on to that burst. Nan keeping it simple to close out that round. He's got the game lead, but definitely hasn't shown too much dominance. Totsu, in fact, at any point can change how I'm feeling about this set right here. Those dash blocks, bro. Holy moly. Trying to bet it all and throw. We find a good throw for ourselves here. Totsu still in back turn, trying to chase you down, but it gets a little weird there against Ramlethal. And Nan was able to keep you in the corner afterwards and call out the back turn pressure. Sitting you down immediately with that S sword. But wow, the wall splat after that 5D sword pop. Totsu having the burst, but just straight up didn't have the chance. He's actually moist critical. You guys know that moist critical actually did get his Trump phone, by the way. You guys know what I'm talking about? Good throw there from Nan Nan. Still able to cancel into that Daro. Yeah, I was really invested in that. Dog, same. I'm glad. I feel like I'm in a safe place. You knew what I was talking about and you agree? Whoa, good back throw there from Totsu. But was ready with the 5D. That would have been enough to kill. She would have built the tension off of that connection there, but Chainsaw Nan with a good mash is sitting now on set point. Too late. You've already lost. I do not follow the moist lore. Well, first off, his name is Charlie, and I can call him that because I've been watching him since I was 8. Totsu evening up the rounds here again. Okay. I felt another flash kick in the near future. Totsu too respectful here on this Leo. You see sometimes she's willing to flail the monkey arms around with some of those lariats. You're seeing him here in the latter half of this round. But nice job keeping it simple here. Is able to get the burst away from Nan Nan. The delayed PRC to try to see if we couldn't get this Ramlethal to press. Normally that's a fast RC there, a red RC, but Totsu tried to bait you out with the PRC instead. Getting our DP baited out, but is ready with the burst. Trying to dash away from this Ramlethal with the PRC after security to throw. That scaling means it's not going to be enough to kill, but the second throw will be enough as Chainsaw Nan is up 3-0. Coming up next, guys, it's going to be Leo versus May. Kriby v Insert. Still got Leo players in the bracket. We still got May players here in the bracket. Getting you thrown around here after that S Dolphin pressure. The 6P actually connecting here. Didn't get that 6E conversion that we wanted after Kriby putting that throw out in the scramble. Insert closing it out. Bring the GoPro and secretly record. It'll be online, so it'll be online. If you're watching this VOD on YouTube, I would have already have played or will be playing. I guess it depends on when the VOD comes out. Let's be negative here. I would have already played in a Team Our Creators Tokon Marvel tournament on Sunday. And speaking of, we'll be hosting Marvel Tokon every Monday starting from August 10th onwards. Weekly there at 8 p.m. EST with a minimum $50 prize pool. Would love to have you guys there. If you like Marvel Tokon or you just want to see what all the huff and puff is about, Insert taking this first round to close things out. Guilty Gear Strive, that's my fighting game, man. I'm not going to walk away from Strive. Not going to do less Strive. We're going to keep it up. We're going to keep things going with Strive. But I've been keeping my eyes out on other fighting games. I play everything that comes out. Especially when it comes to my local, I try to know a little bit about the games I host and stuff, so I can like actually play with people there and be competitive and whatnot. I think Tokon's a game that I kind of want to take a little bit more seriously than some of those other games, you know, like a game that like, I don't know, I like can see myself putting a lot of time into and a lot of time thinking about. So I'm excited about this game. I hope one of these games manages to burrow into my brain before Strive disappears into the ether. Yes, that's something cool about Strive, right? Like the same way people still play extra tournaments now, Strive ain't going anywhere, right? In the same way people play Accent Chord now. in the same time frame, we're gonna be playing Strive, making fun of people for playing Guilty Gear 9 or whatever the hell it is. Insert up around here and up a game. That counter hit though. Kriby trying to see if we can get you to press there with those close slashes. Trying to air throw you as well. I like the attempt. That was a good 2S there in that combo to ensure that 5P jab connected. Kriby honestly like made that route very interesting. The way we used that super there early from the wall to make sure we get the wall break. The way we went for the 2S there in the middle of it. That was a really cool combo on the fly there from Kriby. Insert, of course, is the one running the pressure right now. Red RC to try to see if you're going to burst. Kriby instead waiting for that charge anchor instead. Yeah, sometimes if you're willing to hard call it out, you can go for the parry OS, quote unquote, with the back turn K parry there. But Insert able to reversal through, take it to the corner, damn near almost finished the game. Didn't have the 50 tension to do so though. So it's going to be the Leo getting a throw here. Didn't have tension to go for an OTG, but is able to fish out the YRC. Kriby evening up the rounds in a very close one, bro. Dude, this song's a banger. This song stays playing when I do the dishes. Nice 5K Red RC. Yeah, what even was that? Was that a back turn S? The animation put us right into Insert's arms there for that throw. Nice 5K BRC confirmed there from Kriby. Getting the dash after that 5K to make sure we get the BRC. Wow. Okay, getting a little chunky here. Hopefully that's to my end. Insert does get this open up here and the throw to follow as well. Still either player's game. Kriby does have that burst and is sitting on 100. But the shimmy after the Red RC being spent. Kriby getting the burst baited. I didn't realize that was gonna... Insert was going to be in a spot to be able to bait that one out. We're up 2-0, man, but this has been a strong set so far. All burst safe. Yeah, today I learned. Because as soon as that vertical dolphin connects, you're off of it and you've recovered. May looks like she's flinging her arms, right? She looks weird, but I think she's still blocking that whole animation. And big shouts to everyone claiming those Matcherino codes. I still see it going up. Exclamation point Matcherino. Guys, you can be one of the ones that claim as well. How do you deal with that? Ah, damn. I'd have to go back. I'd have to look at it. Look why.
Duel 1.
But against May. Against May is Leo. If your back is to the wall and you haven't turned your own back and you have the fuzzy jump to try to get away from her vertical dolphin pressure, like you're having like a hard time anyways. You got to figure out why you got there. That was cool from Insert to put the backdash there, because Kriby's always going to get that first JP, but he can go for a fall delay 2K, and Insert was probably going to be able to backdash it if we did. I'm watching, and even when I look at the screen, it's just like Leo beating the shit out of May, but the score. What match was like that earlier today? Who was Nan playing? Oh my god, instant overdrive here. Insert not going to have a chance to burst. Nan was playing Ramlethal against somebody. I already forgot who, and I was like, oh my god, like, Nan's winning, but I feel like she's losing. I already forgot who it was. How did I forget? Rocket Jumper something. It was Rocket Jumper in the Unika. Yeah. That's a Rocket Jumper. Older than 27. I love I got a Leo on the screen and I'm getting y'all to hate Unika right now. Excellent. Oh my god, the counter hit here from Kriby. We have closing out the round. Strong stuff, securing the perfect also. Hazel saying I might be late, but I'm still here. Hazel, when there's a Leo on the screen, I know you're typing. I know you're typing. Game 4 here. Kriby stopping the bleeding. Insert trying to take this May to the top. Don't make it Leo with Jeek. Stop. Don't do that. Can we say who the best Leo in terms of like bringing us all together, like a lamb to a bunch of moths, or like a really squishy piece of candy in a dirt pile? Sweet Coon. Nice overdrive here off of that back turn. Kriby securing that wall break right away. Trying to anchor as much as we can. Insert. She's trying to get herself back to set point here. And we almost got it off of that counter hit far slash, but Kriby finds her way around. And the BRC lets us get actually a combo after that back turn connection, but it's going to be the 5D. One last tap to do it as Insert moves to set point. Yo, this song be playing when I'm on the dishes, bro. Let me tell you. Didn't expect that close slash to actually connect there. Kriby could have been ready with a bunch of damage in the back pocket, but Inserts rewarded with the wow, the 2K while you were airborne off of that dolphin. Kriby was able to turn to a combo. Unfortunate drop as Insert finds that hit in the red RC. Take you back to that corner, knocking out with that beach ball. Kriby trying to find a chance to press out, to fight out, but Insert getting the throws now. Crossing through after that BRC slowdown. Gonna be a nice way to cheat your way in. Insert trying to fish with this far slash. Was trying to fish for a throw, potentially. Kriby checked you with the boot. And now we got you in the corner, blocking out that 5D. Man, we got the zoomers on the screen, bro. These players do not get hit by 5D. Don't prove it. Don't prove it. Kriby getting the tech here. Insert finding that 2S counter hit. We're playing Nooch out here. The burst after that hit. Nice, another tech to follow. Insert trying to check you with this 2S, man. Oh my god, we didn't expect that back turn H to connect. And now Insert's got that burst you got to be careful of. Great backdash. Oh, Kriby trying to bait out the burst. Insert knowing it was coming. But Kriby taking that to the next level by fishing in the walk-up throw as well. Insert didn't see that one coming. Was holding on to that resource. Despite being on such a level with Kriby, right? First off, we were willing to backdash that cross through. You know, it feels quote-unquote guaranteed, but if you're ready to send that backdash in the right direction, you can get around it just like Insert did. So first off, we already knew what was happening in the matchup. Oh, man. All right, is this right, by the way, guys? Game 5. Ah, the same side here. Didn't get the punish with S Dolphin. Was ready to send the red RC and everything. Kriby is low in HP here, and with that shimmy throw, Insert's going to be putting ourselves on the set point here on the May. Has the burst advantage here. Kriby is going to have to be building it up and fighting against this May from the deficit. Try to get... Maybe that was a pillar startup Insert was able to mash out of. Sitting you down immediately with that 5H. I mean, a good way to try to box out that May. Kriby doing a good job of keeping you here in the corner and finding these cross throughs. Try to bait out that burst. Insert not falling for it there. That was a burst safe route, so insert again. Not going to get baited here. Kriby saying, you can keep your burst, but I'm still going to take your life. And it's set point now between these two. Nice jab here. The 2S there to make it clean. I was giving Kriby his flowers for that earlier. Off the counter hit, was able to confirm the cross through, but insert knows you can't block when you're in that back turn. Sent that reversal. Kriby getting thrown here in the corner. Does have that burst option as well as RC, which we're going to use as the BRC guarantee cross through. We got your back turn to the corner. Kriby going to secure the hard knockdown here. Still has that burst that we can use for momentum if we need to. Insert getting opened up by the shimmy here. That's Kriby in a very close set, coming out on top 3-2. Here we go, guys. Pretty women on the screen. Pretty women. Pretty women. It's Dizzy versus Ramlethal out here. Peluna coming on the winner side of the bracket. Having a hard start. I had to fight up against RedIAmNot, seeded to be our champion. So, started off on the winner side, but now we're, quote, starting off here on the loser side in 5th place. Able to bait out that burst. Then in with a strong start, but even with our back to the wall, Peluna found a way to fight out. Still jailed down by that H sword pop and getting thrown down. Crazy stuff. Peluna with the 6H to close it out. Even when Dizzy's winning, even when it's commanding, doesn't it feel like this long fought battle? Oh my gosh, Nan trying to clear the space there with the flip kick, but falling into the arms of Peluna's 5K, or the tail, I should say. Michael Sword keeping it back. The JD and wow, and the landfish, but Chainsaw Nan actually gatling off the 2S after hitting that fish, is able to get away from that throw attempt, lining up the close lashes. Nan was so much damage, but the JH wasn't meaty enough, and Peluna had a chance to wake up with that 6P. Comes out on top in that first game. I like Chrome pushing up the glasses. Actually, Dizzy and Ramlethal are, they're not 1,000-year-old vampires. And Shadow Warrior saying, looking into this. Shadow Warrior's like, we're gonna find out. Shadow Warrior saying, I'm about to fact check this shit, actually. 1 second. Game 2. Got my best people working the gaze. Oh my god. Peluna off to a great start here, despite her age. Peluna, by the way, not wearing the battle pass. Noticing. Maybe it's not a pay to win skin like the Eno one is. Noticing. So not in a great spot here. It's not that much, but it has a little bit of a burst advantage. Nan is going to have to hold this first combo. Luna going to be able to take you to the corner because of that. Doesn't have the tension yet to turn that into anything super big. Just trying to find the hits for now. The 5D mix being kept safe by that floor fish. P fish is the low one, right guys? K fish is the high one. For some reason I feel like I got that mixed up. I feel like P fish is the high one. Michael Sword to close it out. P fish is high. Thank you. It's the one you don't do. Well, you know what I mean. Nuh-uh. Okay, yeah, immediately. I knew it. I knew it. Actually, in this moment, I'm just playing. Game 3, guys. Peluna. Damn, why the hell I got fired? RedIAmNot first round, first game of top 8. Putting Peluna through the ringer here. Nan mixing it up here with the Giovanna can be a great way to step dash around. If you guys remember Combo Breaker, Nitro practiced Leo for multiple months leading up to that event and still picked Giovanna into the Dizzy matchup. With his comfortability on top of the fact that he knew that this was a much better bet for him. Now, I'm not a Ramlethal player, so I can't speak for that matchup. But Nan already looking strong here on the Giovanna. Peluna's been having a hard time with her back to the wall. We did find a K pickup there for a second. The FD to try to buy some space. All kicking there on the other side. Peluna gets the 50 first. That K fish being jumped right over. Nan finds her counter hit. Not gonna be enough to kill, but you gotta be careful about the throw. And speaking of, Peluna gets you back thrown into the corner with this red RC. Probably didn't expect you to fall out there, or maybe we did. Peluna trying to get this set up. The wings, but bet it on throw. Nan jumping right over you. Able to close out that round. Peluna wisely holding on to that burst. And even though she's up 2, Nan already looking so much stronger on this Giovanna, man. Or yeah, that was bad wording. You know, she's able to take advantage of a lot more opportunities here, and she's able to show how strong her offense can be. Right? It's just in the flavor of Giovanna. Finding our way around the projectiles. Ram's ability to do that is a little bit more linear than this. Oh my god, we just got throw looped 7 times. Grappler dizzy moment. I tried talking over it. Peluna saying, hold on, shenanigans are happening. And I'm on set point. Run after you back. Making our way in. Way downtown. Keeping you down despite those fuzzy jumps. Nan with that HP lead, but Peluna's the getting our 50 tension first. He also has that burst just in case for momentum. Ah, we tried the 2K, but the slide back because of the floor. Peluna actually gets a whiff punish with overdrive, and now there's no freedom here to make any mistake. Peluna, if we just even get a 5K, could be enough to do it, and it's going to be the ice floor after that drill. Great play there from Peluna to finish off this set 3-0. Let's rock. Jeekly number 102, guys. It's winners finals. And doesn't feel like the good old days. Jack and RedIAmNot sitting in winners finals. Of course, it was the same matchup as it was every week. Goldlewis, Happy Chaos. Oh, I've never seen a matchup more than that. Goldlewis, Happy Chaos, every winners finals of the Jeekly from 50 onwards. And now it's the Robo-Ky. Jack out here saying, guys, I'm the shit. Gonna get the JH here. Amazing 2P there from Red, but Jack was ready with the burst to try to get out of the corner. Ah, nice. With punishing that far slash, but your HP too low, homie. The 2P finishes off the game. Nice job. Finds the counter hit there with that 6K. Oh, wow. The back dashes. You see that Peluna's ready for it? And so is Jack, but Guys, there's a you know, a hole in the armor. You know how Jack goes for those instant JHs, those really close to the ground ones that mix people up on both sides. Red showed you that just with a well-timed 2P can actually at least get a trade hit, which can just be enough. You're still going to be advantageous afterwards. So Jack going to get you with that quick pony. It's going to be the counter hit into those active frames of the drone startup. Red didn't get a chance to sit behind that security. Jack took the initiative to close out the round. Counter hit here. Trying to get around with this pony. Try to bet it on throw, but the JD connects here. RedIAmNot being pushed back by these FDs, is able to backdash around that low. Going to be the 5D RC after from Jack to secure this wall break, and sitting so high on that electricity, you're going to be looking out for that pony early. Can potentially see a lucky launcher or two at this point. Sitting at 100, it's going to be Jack at full screen sending out those missiles, but there's that pony. At least finds our way out of the corner. The counter hit after is going to secure the round for us. Jack looking good here, even on the segue. Still finds a opportunity to be the cool guy in this first game. That emote, so my wife set up my 7 TV and like my, you know, my, what is it called, Better Twitch TV. She set up what my emotes are, so I'm surprised when I actually see them in the chat. That one of that kitten is amazing. That little Robert kitten. I think tomorrow we're going to a baseball game, y'all. Apparently it's free Hawaiian shirt day. Gotta get there early enough. So I'm gonna be going to a baseball game. Y'all have any other questions for me? You wanna know how Sunday's gonna go? Nice job. Yo for the Orioles. For the Orioles. Apparently they just did a Naruto night, which was fire. I went last year and missed the shirt. How early did you get there? Because we know we have to get there early. But bro, we may have to get there like Chick-fil-A breakfast early. You feeling me? Nice wall splat here. Like an hour early? Oh, bro. I'm just not going to the game. The fuck? All right, Jack getting the hard knockdown here. The IBs from Red. That's something that you earn after playing against a character for a very long time, of labbing over and over, always seeing the matchup, having different rivals in and out on the character. Or at least if you're doing it consistently enough here in the top 8s, right? Red already doing it here against Robo-Ky. Then, okay, well, if I'm going to be playing against Jack every week in Winners Finals, I'm going to look good doing it, evening up the rounds here. Do it for the shirt. We'll make it work. Apparently, for the Nationals, they're also doing a Naruto night. And they actually get like Hidden Leaf Village jerseys. It looks awesome. Which doesn't make sense because the Nationals are red and white, but the Orioles actually are Naruto Shippuden colors, so. Nice IBs there on the minigun. Jack, you know, we're talking about IBing a character after a long time of playing against them. Jack knows full well what it's like to fight against the best Goldlewises here in North America when you're in these online brackets, and offline for that matter. Maybe I don't know my Robo-Ky input's gonna be able to finish off with that B or C low. Maybe you could have spent electricity there to finish off that overdrive, right? Isn't that a piece of what that overdrive does, guys? You can actually cash out that electricity there. You gotta tell me. For the most part, it's safer to just keep your electricity for the follow-up if you know it's not going to kill. I mean, of course, that could just be the simple decision there. You're playing against Goldlewis. You're probably not killing him, right? He's a little too tanky for you. Nice job. Backdash into that BT. Aki Izayoi, thank you for that follow. Izayoi. Are you a CF player? I just recently started playing. Gee, who do you main? Oh, because you asked. I played a little bit of the Shadow Clone guy. I forgot his name. He's cute. But also played Kagura. Kagura is very awesome. Good overdrive there, Jack. Both players sitting here with burst. Nice job. Firing our way in with the P normals. Finds the punish hit. Getting around with that pony. Red finding the 2Ks here. The counter hits even. The 5H though. Counter hitting from that far off. Your name is from Yu-Gi-Oh! Nice job. What deck? Are you talking about the anime? Oh my god. Okay, we're going to overdrive here, but Jack committing to that block. Couldn't get that punish. Was a little too far out. Is still able to find the pressure with that RC. Not finishing off with that 6H though. Is going to be able to get this 2H though when you're landing. Already ready with the rug just in case it didn't kill. Jack moving on to that grand final set 3-0. See what we got here in our losers semifinals between Kriby and Peluna. I was just talking earlier about how you saw this matchup at Combo Breaker between Nitro and Peluna, where despite practicing that Leo for months, still went to the Giovanna, felt it was more comfortable in that matchup. So Kriby has experience a lot in this game on a bunch of different characters. A lot of them struggled as owners. Thinking notably of the Goldlewis. And then coming to the Leo as well. Now, I'm not saying boohoo for Leo, but just something Kriby's going to have to keep in mind. Of course, when you're on someone like that, you have the HDP 50 tension. You're going to look good against the whole cast. Nice counter hits here. Using that sliding floor momentum to keep that combo pushing to the corner. Kriby spent the burst, feeling that pressure. Has to just slide into the fish head first. Peluna able to get this punish after. The wings apply. That's going to be enough to kill. I like how Peluna just bought that little bit of time there at the end. Finish it off with that 5P. Dizzy here. With the wings out. Oh, as soon as they started the proc, Kriby then found that chance to find the gap with the flash kick. Taking out Peluna here. Gonna be sent through by that very slow moving fish. Peluna wanted to keep Kriby on that side, but at that point had no choice after that projectile came out. Was able to eventually find that low Michael sword. You could see that Peluna was cranking for it. Did find it, did still close out that first game. Dizzy 2S dead ass plus on whiff. There's actually a bunch of buttons that are plus one with in this game. Slayer 2H. Peluna trying to get in with this 2S, but actually going into Kriby's 2K. Peluna still finds a way to get the back throw. And now Kriby holding these projectiles, gets in with that HDP still. So not lying over when this Dizzy has the driver's seat. The burst being spent, Kriby blocking out that spike. Getting around the wings here, try to go for the throw, but the PRC got Peluna away from Leo here, trying to find her way under some of these projectiles. Still looking out for the spikes when we need to, but didn't get the throw, and Peluna gets the hits here. The ice spike keeping you back. Good tech. Peluna. Unfortunate stuff. Kriby didn't have the combo there off of the floor bounce. Tried to make something work with 5k, 6k, but didn't have it here. Peluna takes advantage of that situation and is now dealing the damage right back to you. The PRC being spent to try to get that approach. My cat is screaming right now. Baby, what is wrong? I'm watching Guilty Gear right now. I got people watching. Why are you mowing? What's wrong, baby? What's wrong? Come here. Come here. We're watching this match. This is Peluna. He's a Dizzy player. This is Kriby. He lives in range of our local, but he doesn't go because his mom can't take him. Peluna has her wings coming out here. Kriby trying to get these normals in. The cross through wasn't free. Peluna finds the jab and closes out the rounds, evening things up, man. It's still 1-0. All right, she already ran away. Did y'all hear her on the mic, or was I just freaking out for nothing? She was screaming, bro. She gets little cat toys, and then she's like, I got this, and then she wants to let me know. Why did Leo health disappear? Tell me about it. Genuine question, though. I think it was because Peluna's wings had applied. Successful hunter. May the good light guide you, hunter. I just played Bloodborne the other week. It was awesome. That game is fucking cool. Shouts to Shad PS4. It was so fun. I played Dark Souls 3 after. It's been pretty pog. Nice 2D red RC there. Kriby bursting you back. Nice jab there with the 5P. Kriby always using that 2S to make sure those combos line up. One throw into an overhead later, and Kriby evens up the games here. I need to play Bloodborne so bad, but I'm never buying a PlayStation. So I actually had I have a PS4 in my living room with Bloodborne on PS4. In fact, I was fully intending on dumping my own ROM. But apparently it's a lot more complicated than just doing it. I never heard it's much better to play it on PC. It's 60 frames if you got a mod to do so. So I don't know how recent of a development that was, but I played it on 60 frames per second on my PC at 920 1080. Peluna with the charged dust knockdown here. It's going to be the flame spike crossing you up after using that PRC to make things tricky. Peluna canceling the recovery of that projectile to get the mix set up, and already off to a good start on this round. I want Astrobot on PC. Astrobot on PC will be fun. I personally have not played Astrobot, but would personally really love them. I'm somewhat nostalgic to a lot of some of the early PlayStation characters and stuff from being a kid. But I haven't played it myself. Peluna, you're up 2-1. How do you feel about iconic PlayStation characters like the original Resident Evil cast? What do y'all know about Medieval? What do y'all know about Medieval? What do y'all know about Clock Tower? What do y'all know? Oh, wait, you guys. What do y'all know about Soul Edge? We all need to shine on to see. Sorry. I'm having a little too much fun. Jeek, what do you know about Legend of Dragoon? I had a coworker once. He knew about that game. Anyways. Did you get all 50 Stardust? What game are you talking about? No, okay, so Legend of Dragoon. I had a coworker who played it, but I personally didn't play it. Damon from Damon and Baby is the guest character? I pray. Peluna on set point here on this Dizzy. Thought we were showing up to the Jeekly online, but this has been turned into a Florida local. Well, that's if we get back to grand finals. But Kriby's slowing it down for you here. $24 codes left. If you haven't claimed a code yet, I will hit you with a belt. Whatever needs to be done to reinforce set. There's work to be done out here in the fields. Oh my god, we actually baited out the burst. Peluna went for it there. Gonna bet it on throw. Peluna finding that counter hit and then was able to get a throw attempt in there that Kriby was actually ready for. Nice 5D RC. A quick route to get the wall break. I will still claim a code. You better. Or it's going to get nasty. Whoa, that was insane there from Kriby. I really appreciate the attempt to use the floor bounce gravity in your combo, but that's the thing about it, it's so high. So even with Kriby fully realizing its effect and was trying to make it work, still wasn't able to get that 5H link after like we wanted. But I really like the attempt there. It makes you wonder, maybe I don't know, is there another button there? Is it like just 6K? Like, I don't know, maybe it's 2S. Yeah, everybody behave now. Y'all better be behaving. Y'all better be doing two things. One, behaving. Two, code claiming. Exclamation point Matcherino. There's still more left in there than I'm willing to say out loud, because you should be claiming them. It goes to your players. Is that part surprising to you? It's the most well advertised part about it. Baiting out that DP. Doesn't even need the wings to proc. Just be able to finish off that set. Rather put herself on the set point, finishing off that round. Nice Michael sword. I claim the code. No belt to my ass. That's how it works. You're looking to protect your booty. Matcherino codes. I was looking for a rhyme there. Peluna going to be able to use that floor bounce into overdrive to close out what was such an awesome close set out here. Having the fight off against this Leia White Fang. Peluna doing so. Moving on 3-2. Rolling into this next match, guys. A character that we don't see. We see it enough on RedIAmNot side, the Nagoriyuki. It's always very specific why you're seeing it. It's for a hard fought matchup. It's for one that we are convinced on. And we were talking earlier about these players having to fight against each other. Now Red did come out on top on the winner side with the 3-0, but in this case is committing to the Nago on the start and try to see what we can do. Is gonna hope we have a better time of getting around that Dizzy and navigating around on that ice floor with some of that enhanced special moves we have. Where Goldlewis, a character, can be hard to sympathize with, y'all, but you gotta appreciate how hard it is for him to get in on these zoners, especially one as good as Peluna. who at a moment's notice can go from zoning to ice skating towards your ass with the close slash. And Red, before Peluna gets a chance to do it again, gets you thrown down here in the corner back to back. Catches you holding up after that clone with close slash. Building up the tension in time to get this overdrive. Peluna will be able to wake up here with this burst, but I don't expect to see her using it here. RedIAmNot is trying to close out the round. Gets the perfect. And we're looking good here in this matchup right now. Oh, sorry, Jeek. We're going to have to kill you. Break it to me, homie. Why? The fuck did I do? Ooh, sorry, Jeek. Oh my god. Hearing you say that makes me angry. Ooh, sorry, Jeek. We're going to have to kill you. Alivent. Thank you. Red trying to box with this 5H. Nice tech. With punishing that 5k with our far slash, Peluna gets you stuck here in the corner. And with that space, finds a chance to get the wings out here. The air throw. Peluna did air dash back and Red still scooped her ass. Oh my god, watch this back. I think Peluna started the air dash back and Red still scooped her ass. Look. She started moving backwards. It's still fucking magnet hands her, bro. Oh my god. RedIAmNot playing Magneto out here. So Red said, it's beta weekend. What'd you want me to do? Okay. Using light normals out here. Peluna getting that burst away from Red. Using that red RC after. Hey, that was a pretty far away throw. Trying to press off of that fish setup with JH, but Peluna. I like those frame kills there with the JK. Maybe she went for 6P or something at that point. I believe that maybe that wasn't enough of a startup on 5H quite yet, but Nago surprising us. What a weird looking fast RC route here from Peluna. I wonder if that far slash was supposed to connect or if it was just a meaty setup. Peluna closing out the round with the 6H here. Red, unfortunately, blood popping there, but is looking strong. Ukiyo, you're going to host a Tokon weekly. Yes! Yes, Iris FCY. I am. Exclamation point Tokon. If you hear me right now, you're watching Guilty Gear Strive, but for some reason you were thinking that this was going to be a Tokon bracket or have something to do with that game. Well, guess what? If you come back in just 2 weeks, you come back on August 10th, we'll be hosting Tokon on Mondays. Nice JK there from Peluna. Just one little flick of the tail. You know when cats are aggravated at you and they do like those really fast cat tail flicks? It's Peluna out here sitting you down with JK. Saying no! I'm gonna learn the lyrics to this song one day, bro. Oh, wow. That was a cool route there from Peluna. Did the jump back, which I honestly first thought was a mistake, but then was able to still connect all those normals after, and with the jump back, you were baiting the burst. So that was a cool route there from Peluna. That was like some homebrew shit right there. Whoa, oh, good conversion there from Red. Oh my god, I actually finished it off with the OTG there in that 6H. Good IBs there from Peluna, keeping back Nagoriyuki. Jumping away from Red here. The wings coming out. Without having that much tension, wasn't able to get as much of an effect as we probably wanted. Able to catch your dome there with that JD. Nago got a big head, bro. There's Nago looking good out here for RedIAmNot. Is it 2-1? I have the score right? Yeah. 2-1, right? Yeah. Dude, Red already off to such a fast start here in this Nago. What's cool about it is I've seen it enough at this point. The first time I was very surprised, and I've been seeing it like just look good, look more developed more and more as time goes on. And Nago's a cool character in that he is a big body, but he kind of just fights these matchups that Goldlewis already has trouble with a lot better. Trying to find our way in with that Beyblade, but a little too spaced out. Peluna able to fight back. Had the wings, but after that YRC, Red challenging it all. The 5Ks to counter it here. Goes into debt. Peluna having 100 here. Doesn't need to go into debt. She's got high capital. Red slashing away, though. They got taxes to pay, and with that 5H, going to be the set here. RedIAmNot moving back to Grand Finals. The final match of the tournament, guys. Jack here in winner side of Grand Finals for the first time in a while, but I know we're all used to it at this point. RedIAmNot coming from the loser side and looking strong here, committing to the Nago. I think the Robo-Ky did really well for Jack on winner's final side. Has had some experience now in some of these online brackets, seeing this exact matchup against Red. Oh, well, the Goldlewis, that is. So Jack looking strong this week. Now I'm mentioning that because of course now Red trying something different here with the Nagoriyuki, but a character I was saying earlier is one that I see them commit to when they know they got a very hard matchup coming up. This is kind of like their secret weapon. Oh, trying to fight through that clone there with that first JH. The second one actually got the hit. And Jack catching that backdash here. Yeah, if you don't have a invincible reversal that is free against that 2D. Oh, man. Jack was in a great spot to go for the checkmate. Securing the perfect too. Yeah, you got this Robo-Ky going 2D for you on block. If he has a little bit of energy for a launcher, then you're going to be having a bad time. So you're like, what do I got to do about this? And at that point, Jack had the tension. Red had the burst, but it was a fallacy. You didn't have the time to spend it. 2H in the bike is 6Pable. Honestly, the Kwai, I'd have to lab it out. I guess it's going to depend on the level of the pony. Is your implication that maybe the fastest one, even the fastest one, you can 6P it? That'd be interesting to find out. We're at a high level right now. Jack always able to pull out those missiles. Even the level 1 missiles, he makes them work, bro. Shouts to last week's tournament. Exclamation point YouTube. And check it out. Woo, Red giving the knee to the jaw right there to finish off that round. This Robo-Ky don't feel nothing. Red, I don't know what we're drinking, but we're biting out here. Jack with some good IBs finds a chance to punish out. Didn't get that lucky launcher. Is going for that JH. Red blocking that first one out. The second one connecting. Doesn't get the full combo, but Jack does have the pressure and the electricity building up on this map. But the Yuki catches. Able to get that mat and still block out the 5H. Didn't the far slash. Probably wanted close slash there. Jack still keeps the pressure at least. And in fact, it's probably going to be rewarded with the round here. Yeah, after that last reset there, the command grab damage and the double 6H was enough to close out the round. That's definitely a fun normal. I wish we got to see more of that in Robo-Ky play, but it really is just combo fodder. Oh, out of range of the 5D. The PRC did keep yourself safe. Red trying to fight out with that Shizu too. They don't get it here. Jack. Out of range of 2S. Still trying to stay on the mat. Getting as much electricity as we wanted. In fact, we just spent some there. Red was able to shut it down. The air throw being teched, but the 5H slashing you down. Red getting a game here on the board. And what's really cool about this... Yeah, I'm not trying to get ahead of myself. But let's say Red is playing very good in this Nago. It's looking great. All of a sudden, we're getting jacked down to the last couple games all of a sudden. I wonder if we start seeing Jack pull out things like Unika. Pull out some of this, this nerfed HC. If it gets that far. If it gets that far. Red securing a game though on the Nago already this early. Oh my god, the prize pool. Yo, Dragonfly, thank you, homie. I'm sorry I didn't say anything earlier. Thank you very much for that direct contribution to the prize pool, homie. Very generous of you. Yeah, adding that to the prize pool. $77 is going to be going to your top 3 players. Reminder, Peluna in 3rd place, she gets a cut of that payout. And that's thanks to Dragonfly and all y'all for claiming those free Matcherino codes. You guys can keep adding on to that. I see them being claimed right now. Thank you very much for that, guys. Big shout out to Dragonfly for that. I think Dragonfly, if I'm not mistaken, is a Jack fan. So Dragonfly shows support when Jack does well in the brackets, which is usually a lot. Speaking of, we're off to a round win here. Bursting you away before the second hit of the scooter. Trying to keep that electricity low on Jack's side. He still managed to get the level 2 and outranges this 2S here from this Nago. Jack has some very good footsies. Sees the start for 5K. It was too late in the active frames. Does get the counter at JH here. Yeah, that's going to be enough to break the wall and put us at a very high spot with our energy. Red having low blood enough to go for a clone. Catching Jack, trying to build up that blood a bit. Very close to popping. Not this time, but Jack with the BRC confirmed. Only trying to get around this Nago here. Just air stalling a bit. See, that's the thing though, Jack closing out that game, is that you can't just go for those as like a, hey, I'm bored, I want to do something sort of thing, right? Like you just want to send a level 1 rocket and keep the energy, right? Go for the slow pony and keep the electricity. If you're spending that move, you're committing to it. So if you're air stalling, you got to make that air stall count. I got to say Jack did so there. And we're moving into our game 4 here. Red on the Nago till the end of this reset, at least. I mean, has managed to get a game. Yeah, you're trying to box with the 2S and the 5H there. But Jack just doing such a great job scooching around on the mat, dash blocking to make sure that we're on it to get the max electricity we can. Honestly, great. I mean, Red's the one cashing out the damage, though. I got to comment the right side of the screen, apparently. Trying to get the frame kill there with the 6P. Jack finds our counter hit. We did block the first hit of that overhead. And keeping you back, FDing that JH. But even with that FD, Jack still finds the time to get in with the throw. And Red low on HP like that. Yeah, Jack gonna spend the electricity to ensure that round win that puts us on the set point. Gamering Man, thank you for that follow, homie. And Kawaii Gang and Gamering Man, appreciate y'all for following and being a part of what we got going on right now. It's a beautiful thing. We're playing Guilty Gear. We're in grand finals. Red, oh my god. Okay, that scaling was insane, and honestly it needed to be. What a crazy confirm there off that quick button. Jack's still in set point, but Red with a crazy clapback round. Oh, unfortunately missing that 6H, but almost was ready for it with that PRC after the clean it up. Red about to close out this round. Jack not finishing that game is going to feel the pain here. Red putting ourselves evened up here in this set. Game 5 of this reset bracket. Reminder that Red, coming from the loser side, is going to have to win 2 sets here, but is poised to do so with just one more game on this Nagoriyuki against Jack's reign of terror on this Robo-Ky that has been brewing these past couple weeks since launch. He's been getting better and better, and while is no stranger to winning Jeeklys before, hasn't done so yet on this Robo-Ky. Last week went down to Red's Goldlewis. And you see how that's gone. Red is already committed to a different character already in this matchup. So definitely a lot has developed over just a single week. And that's something that I appreciate. The level 3 rocket, no projectile is stronger than that level 2 clone. That being said, Jack pulling up and still finding that low hit. Put ourselves on the set point. Getting bursted back here. Right in a great spot, honestly. Yeah, Jack does have some electricity here, but with no tension, doesn't really have a chance to try to get out of this corner outside of fishing for that 5H, which he does find. Trying to maybe anti-air that pony attempt. Wasn't able to get it. The air stall still anti-airs it. What a beast. But the blood pop. Oh, but you were far away the counter hit from Jack. That anti-air was so insane there from Red. But Jack, in a very close set right there, goes undefeated and wins the Jeekly 102 on Robo-Ky. This is the Jeekly, guys. This is our weekly Guilty Gear Strive bracket every Friday at 8 p.m. EST with a minimum $50 prize pool. Make sure you check out this one. Also check out Marvel Tokon. That's going to be playing on Mondays from August 10th onwards. Same time, same money, same redemption brackets, same production. And then our offline at the KM Local at Token MTG in Edgewater, Maryland every Thursday. I'm Jeek. I was joined by Hyrax. Chat, say hello, say goodbye. You guys have a great night. Peace out.